Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Roly. And so I am here for our weekly card pulls. And so for those of you catching the replay, hashtag replay, but also know that if you are on the standard list of having a card pulled for you, I am cleaning up the list because I'm not sure who is still coming in and catching the replays. For those of you who are not on all the time, then what I'd like you guys to be able to do is, good morning, Lori, hashtag weekly to let me know that you want to remain on the list. And if you are, good morning, Tracy. And if you're not on the list already, good morning, Kelly. And if you are not on the regular list and you would like to be added to the regular weekly list, then hashtag weekly as well. Because what I'm going to be doing is over the next couple of weeks, clearing out people who are not catching the replays and stuff anymore. So I'm just trying to clean up the list so that way there, whoever it is that is coming in is able to catch those replays. So the deck that I'm using today is from Diana Cooper, and it's Archangel Animals. Absolutely, Kelly and Mary and Lori. And okay, so I am actually, as I'm going along, I'm going to highlight people's names. So Mary and Kelly, I'm going to add. Fitting and Lori Gerard. There. So I've got those three in there already. Hello, Sharon. Okay, so I'm going to start with Sarah Smith. Good morning, Francine. So Sarah Smith is first. So Swan is the animal that comes up, and look how beautiful she's glowing. Demonstrate grace and majesty, and this is with Archangel Bach P. So absolutely, Sharon. So I'm good, Francine. So what I'm doing is cleaning up my automatic list of people who are on here as well, Francine, because I know that you would have just missed that. And so I'm asking people to let me know if they want to remain on the weekly list to hashtag weekly, and I will keep your name on the list. So Tracy with an I. So you are next, and you had a jumper. So you have Ladybird. And I love how they call them ladybirds instead of ladybugs. Accept happiness and good fortune. This is with Archangel Premenelek. So that is yours. And Parrot is your other. And I love this one. This is so colorful. And this is your other one. Listen intently to understand. So those are your messages. So those are your messages, Tracy. So today is the last time that I'm going through this list here of people that have been on the board for a while. Some people are just newer, but some people have been on since I started doing these. And so I'm just wanting to make sure that whoever it is that is catching the replays or looking for the readings are actually able to come in and catch them, because life changes and you may not even be coming on anymore on Sundays. So as I'm doing some space cleanup, I'm doing some other cleanup. So lots of things shifting, lots of energy shifting for me. So Tracy, so now Vicky is next. So Dolphin is your message. So Dolphin, live joyfully in the present. This is with Archangel Jules. Jules. So Joules. So some of these archangels I'm not familiar with. So some of them are new, but it's the animal part that I enjoy using. So Francine, highlight Francine. Where is Francine? Right there. Yes, Lori, I got yours weekly as well. Ooh, nice. Yours is swan as well. So demonstrate grace and majesty. Majesty. Yeah. Apparently, it's a different day for reading. So demonstrate grace and majesty. So this is with Archangel Bakpi. So I'm going to pull Kathy and Lonnie and Shauna's card next, and then I will pull our first group card for the week. So today my goal is to get my crystals organized on in my space with all the changes and everything in here. So we brought in some more flowers and plants yesterday, so I'm not sure if I'm going to change up some of the ones that I have in here already, but we'll see. So Kathy, Kingfisher. So the Kingfisher, it reminds you to be patient and focused, and this is with Archangel Bakpi as well. So Lonnie, and Lonnie, your message is Ant. So cooperate for the highest good of the community. Archangel Premanilek. Archangel Premanilek. And so, Shauna, you are next. And then we will pull our first group card with our Archangel Animal cards. I really like this deck. It's like super bright and, they're super bright and colorful. And I use these ones when we do our Angel Messages workshop, which currently is online. So we do those on the first Tuesday of every month, and so that will be this Tuesday. But we will be doing those. And normally they were in person, and they will resume in person once we are able to. But for now, they are virtual. Okay, Shauna, you have 3 messages. Panda. Stay balanced and in your essence. And so this is with Archangels Jophiel, Mary, and Sandalphon. And you've got Ladybird as well. There's a glare on it this time. There. Ladybird. And accept happiness and good fortune, Archangel Premanilek. And you've got the Swan as well. So the Swan is quite popular today. Demonstrate grace and majesty. So I am looking forward to being able to have my own card reading done this week, because sometimes it's nice to be able to see from somebody else's perspective. So I am having someone do my cards this week, just to be able to get some clarity on some of the messages that I've been getting. Okay, so our first group message is Elephant. Elephants never forget. Open yourself to true abundance, Archangel Mary and Raphael. So those are, and it's just really funny that that is the one group message that we have, because I have 2 little elephants that have made it on my desk this week. These are little trinkets that my mother-in-law did not want on her desk or want anymore. So these are, so they've made their way into my office. So that's actually kind of cool. So that is our first group card for this week. It is cool, isn't it? Okay, so Shauna. No, I already did Shauna. So Jill, you're next. I forgot to scratch off Shauna's name. Dolphin. Yeah, I knew you meant so cool. Dolphin. So Dolphin is live joyfully in the present, which is Archangel Jules. And so that is your message for this week, Jill. And again, anybody who is catching, who's just coming on, if you are wanting to remain on the weekly list, hashtag weekly, so that I know that you want to remain on the list. If you are catching the replay, then in the replay, hashtag weekly as well, so that way there I know. And if you are new and you would like to be added to the weekly list, then I can get your name added to the weekly list as well. So Miss Tracy, kangaroo. Be a force for good, Archangels Rokiel, Gersisa, and Sandalphon. Absolutely, Sharon. So Miss Maddie, you are next. Eagle. Beautiful, Maddie. Seize opportunities courageously. This is with Archangel Bakpi. So the eagle is revered as the most sacred bird. So that is beautiful. And Lori Jacobert. Apparently, your list is getting longer every week. That's awesome. My list has been really long, Francine. Like I have quite a few people. So I'll show you in a second. So this one here is for Lori Jacobert. Horse. Care for others and let them be free. Archangels Mary and Christiel. And then the swan. Again, the swan is coming up. So demonstrate grace and majesty with the Archangel Bakpi. So those are your messages for this week. Yeah, so I have all these people on the list. So I have Sarah Smith, and these are the ones that I've just done. So Sarah Smith, Tracy Beavens, Aprisbach, if I spelt that right, pronounced that right. Vicky Leavitt can't. Apparently I can't read my own handwriting, so it's Cahoon, I believe. Kathy Walton, Lonnie Campsell, Shauna Greslak, Jill Campsell, Tracy, Maddie Faulkner, Lori Gervais, Melissa Devilliers. And these have been the people that have been on the standard list. And then Zian Dename, Penny Nemi, Emily, Marianne, Bailey Olson, Mary, Michelle Gosling, Lori Blair, Michelle Lashbrook, Kai Dale, Aline Villemeux, Francine, Richard, Tracy O'Brien, Cindy, Sabrina, Allison, Kelly, and Sarah have been, you're welcome, Tracy, have been on the list all along. So that's why I'm wanting to make sure that people are coming in and actually catching the replays. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this list refresh with the hashtag weekly. So that way there, it gives me, so that way there I at least know that people are still coming in. Absolutely, Tracy. And so Melissa is next. So it is a quite long list, Francine. So, and I'm still okay with the list being as long as it is. I just want to make sure that people are getting messages. That's all. That's all. So Melissa, ooh, nice, is the bear. Use power with wisdom. Archangels Uriel and Jophiel. So I know that you always come on, Francine, Tracy always comes on, Lori Blair always comes on, Melissa always comes on. So there are some, Mary always comes on. So I know that there are many that come on regularly, but there are some that I don't know necessarily. So if they are still catching them, so that's the only reason. The only reason I'm doing a list cleanup. I'm just doing lots of cleanup. Lots of purging this week. So Melissa, you also have the giraffe. I do not know why you have 2 messages today, but you do. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom with Archangel Jophiel. Yeah, it's not hard to forget at all, Sharon. But the replays are always there to come back and catch them. So the odd time I don't have a card reading on Sundays, but for the most part I do. So Diane Denami, you are next. So I'm actually just going down the list today. So horse. Oh, beautiful. It looks like there's a unicorn in there too. There is a unicorn in that one. This one up at the top. So care for others and let them be free. Archangels Mary and Christiel. Bon matin, Melissa. Tu as 2 cartes que je viens juste de tirer. You can't seem to type and think at the same time today. So j'ai tiré 2 cartes pour toi, Melissa. Penny, Mimi. So Penny, yours is Badger. Bring your life into balance. Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. Those are your messages, Penny. Amelie. She's got a jumper. Ooh, nice. Guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Archangel Mary. And you also have Parrot. Is listen intently to understand. Angel Bakpi. So, Mary Ann, you are next. They are really cute cards. I really like the color in them. I really like how they're like super colorful. And they have like a light in each one of them. So they're really nice. I agree. Marianne, you have Parrot. So listen intently to understand. Angel Bakpi. Bailey is nice. I just read your message. It says they're nice and bright. So Bailey is probably really nice. But I meant to say Bailey is next. So Bailey, Mary, Shelley, and Lori Blair. And then I'll pick the next group card that we have. So Bailey, you have a jumper. So you've got the goat. The goat, and act from your innate wisdom. Archangel Perlemiac and Pan, and God of Nature. So act from innate wisdom, and then you've got the deer. And the deer is trust in the support of the universe. Archangels Michael and Faith. Those are your messages, Bailey. And so Mary is next. So Mary is the tiger. Ooh, nice, Mary. Accept your magnificence. Archangel Raphael. So I don't know what the temperature feels like today because I haven't been out yet, but it's like crazy how we've gone from all this craziness in terms of weather. So we've gone from snow to nice weather to snow to nice weather to just rainy weather. And today is a beautiful sunny day, but I don't know how warm it is, but it's just crazy. You're welcome, Mary. So Mother Nature is not quite sure what she's supposed to be doing. So our first group card, or technically our second group card, but we've got a jumper. So our next group card is Goat, Act from Your Innate Wisdom. So Archangel Perlemiak and Pan and God of Nature. So the wind is a little bit cool. And Deer. Trust in the support of the universe, Archangels Michael and Faith. Mother Nature isn't in a good mood. Mother Nature is really not sure what it is that's going on. She's probably just as confused as the rest of us with everything that's going on with COVID. We're either in or we're out. In or out. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what she's doing. And good morning, Kai. How are you? So Shelly is next. So that's okay. We still went plant shopping yesterday. And then we did a whole bunch of repotting yesterday. And so we still have some more to do. But I think Pam will end up finishing them up on Tuesday. I may do a couple today, but we'll see. We will see how my day goes. Menopausal, I think she is. Maybe. Maybe she is. Happy 45th birthday this week, Kai. Rhinoceros. So be strong and courageous. This is with Archangels Sandalphon and Rokiel. So do you have something special for your birthday, Kai? Obviously socially distanced appropriate. Need to turn her around, maybe. She's not quite sure what she's doing. Lori Blair, you've got the hyena. Dare to be different, Archangel Jophiel. So that is your message for this week, Lori. Well, I will be continuing to do the Yoga Nidra at no charge virtually until it will continue after virtually as well, but until we are, you're welcome, Lori. Until we are out of this crazy lockdown, which should be in 18 days, according to where we stand right now. 18-day countdown. So Michelle, you've got the ladybird. Alone because Richard is away at work and my son is going to be working all day. I may spend the night in the jacuzzi with bubbles and take out. Nice. So ladybird, accept happiness and good fortune, Archangel Preminelik. And then you also have the turtle. Turtle is be joyful and trusting, Archangel Jules. So those are your messages, Michelle. Hopefully you can stay connected the whole time. Are you back home this time, Kelly? An hour of Shavasana is incredible. Kai, you've got ladybird. So accept happiness and good fortune with Archangel Preminelik. So that is your message. Home for 2 days, back tomorrow morning. Okay. So then you'll be still back out. So I'm not sure how much that you actually stayed connected, because I do know that we lost you at partway through. So I'm not sure how much that you actually stayed connected for. So you're welcome, Kai. So Alain, you've got the horse as well. Care for others and let them be free. Archangels Mary and Christiel. I always think that that's like super cool. We've got 44 cards in a deck, and other than you fell asleep. Okay, nice. And other than the might have something to do with the fact that I also called in Reiki during that session. I don't always call in Reiki, but I did during that one. But we have 44 cards in the deck. And other than the cards that I pull out for the group cards, they always go back in the deck. And I just always think that it's like super cool when people get the same messages as we're going along, because I still definitely, I put them in the center of the deck, and then I shuffle, and these same cards still manage to come up. So I think that that's super cool. Francine, tu es la prochaine. Rat. Be your true self, and the universe will reward you. Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel. So that is your message. So at this point, we have about 5-6 people that are going to be on the regular list for hashtagging weekly. And so if you want to be added to the new weekly list, please hashtag weekly, so that way there I know that you are wanting to stay on the list or get on the list. So Richard is next. Cow. Give with unconditional love and grace. Archangels Raphael and Mary. And the dolphin, the one animal that I'm not fond of, but I love the message, is dolphin, is live joyfully in the present. So Archangel Jules. So those are your 2 messages, Richard, for this week. Tracy O'Brien. I wonder if one of the weekly forever. Okay, Tracy. So Rat, I wonder, so this is a book that an elder, I'm taking a program, and an elder has suggested that this is one of the animal spirit guide books. And so I've been using it a little bit. And so what she says is, or what he says is, call on Rat when you're involved with a venture that you want to succeed at, yet you're feeling some uncertainty about this happening. You're feeling insecure about having enough supplies, making you want to acquire more and more, even though you realistically don't need that much. You have decided to do major household cleaning and to sort and sift through your stuff and get rid of a whole lot of stuff. You're involved in some dealings with someone who's very sharp and wants to protect yourself by being just as clever and shrewd. So those are to call on a rat. So I don't know if that helps you, Francine, with that message as well. But yeah, so she gave us 3 different books to be able that she uses all the time when it comes to animal spirits. And so I bought the 3 books that she had recommended. So Tracy O'Brien, you've got camel. Makes a lot of sense. You're welcome, Francine. Be forbearing and patient. Yeah, so that's like when I get a mouse message. I am not a mouse person. And I would much prefer not to have that as my animal that comes forward, but sometimes hit the nail right on the head. So syndicanie, syndicado. You've got parrot. Listen intently to understand Archangel Bakpi. And then you've got kangaroo, be a force for good. So Archangels Rokiel, Jurgisisa, and Sandalphon. Technical difficulties today. Sabrina, you are next. Ladybird. So accept happiness and good fortune, Archangel Preminilik. So that is your message. And Allison, I am definitely going to put you on the regular list just from our conversation this week. So I am good. You can still hashtag weekly if you'd like to, but I have added your name. Some of those names are tongue twisters. And I know, and it's a lot of the ones that are tongue twisters are not archangels that I'm familiar with. So, like, not that I'm overly familiar with archangels. I don't do a whole lot of stuff with archangels, but at this point, I should say, because there's always more to learn and depends on where I'm at in terms of where I'm connecting. So Sabrina, so you've got the badger. Bring your life into balance. So Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. And Dove is spread messages of peace and harmony. Archangel Bakpi. Thank you, Francine. It is really interesting, Sharon. I really love how all these things come together. And I never just use one thing. So it's so I use a lot of different resources, a lot of different teachings, a lot of different things. So it's kind of like whatever it is that I have at my disposal at that very moment is what it is that I use. So Allison. So Allison, you've got the badger. So bring your life into balance, Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. And Panda, stay balanced and in your essence, Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon. So those are your messages. I have a friend that does a lot of stuff with archangels, but I don't do a whole lot with archangels. Do a little bit, and I know like the basics. Oh my goodness, Kelly. You have lots of cards jumping out. So I'm going to do Kelly, Sharon, and if somebody else is on and wants a card, let me know. So Kelly, oh, beautiful transformation. Butterfly. I look forward to Sunday when you read. And in this crazy pandemic, I'm reading my fave book again, The Journey Home. Beautiful. I still haven't got that one. I really need to get it. I think of it when you mention it, and then I don't think of it again. So you've got to be ready to transform with wisdom. Of course it has to transformation in there. Archangels Preminilik. And then you've got the owl. Listen to the messages of the angels, Archangels Bakpi. And then you've got the ladybird. So lots of messages for you, accept happiness and good fortune. So those are all your messages, Kelly. So Sharon is next. Last group card. And if somebody else is on that still wants a card, let me know. So do you want me to add you and Richard to the weekly list still, Kai? You're welcome, Kelly. Ladybird. This card has come up like incredibly lots of times. So accept happiness and good fortune, archangels Promenilic. Okay, I will do that. So Kai and Richard are highlighted in orange. So that is your message, Kai. So right now I have Tracy Stevens, April Spack, and I've got Mary, Lori, Blair, Kai, Francine, Richard, Tracy, O'Brien, Allison, Kelly, and Sharon as continuing on the weekly. So our final group card is Panda. So stay balanced and in your essence, which is Archangel, Jophiel, and Sandalphon. So we have in our messages, we've got the panda and we've got the deer. And so the deer reminds us to trust in the support of the universe. The goat reminds us to act from an innate wisdom. And the elephant reminds us to open ourselves to true abundance. So those are our group messages as well as your own private message this week. And like I said, hashtag weekly if you are wanting to remain on the list or if you want to be added to the list. So I'm going to take the names based on who we have right now, and I will continue to add on for anybody who comes back in. But I wanted to just clean up and do some list cleanup. So just let me know if you want to stay on the list of the weekly card pulls, and I will definitely put your name back on. Or if you are new and you are wanting to be put on the list, then just definitely let me know. So typically every Sunday around 11:10 is when I come back in to do these card pulls. So anyway, I will absolutely, Vicki. I will definitely see you guys next week, and I will chat soon. Bye for now. Have a great day.